5 Rules of Control Your Emotions from Stoicism for a Happier Life. Stoicism offers valuable insights and practical guidance on how to manage and control emotions for a happier and more fulfilling life. Here are 5 key principles from Stoicism to help you achieve emotional control. In Stoicism, the differentiation between what's within your control and what's beyond your control is a foundational principle that guides how you perceive, react to, and engage with the world around you. This concept, often referred to as the dichotomy of control, is crucial for achieving inner tranquility, resilience, and a sense of empowerment. Here's how it's understood. What's within your control, up to you. Your thoughts, you have the power to choose your thoughts and attitudes. You can control how you interpret events and the meaning you assign to them. Your actions, your behavior, choices, and responses are within your control. You can choose to act in accordance with your values and virtues. Your desires, while external circumstances can influence your desires, you have the capacity to manage and align your desires with what's virtuous and reasonable. Your emotions, Stoicism teaches that while initial emotional reactions may arise involuntarily, you have the ability to influence and regulate your emotions through rational reflection. What's beyond your control, not up to you. External events, circumstances, events, and the actions of others are often beyond your control. No matter how much you wish otherwise, you cannot control everything that happens in the external world. Others' reactions, you can't dictate how others will perceive or respond to your actions, words, or decisions. Natural phenomena, nature's forces, such as weather or natural disasters, are beyond human control. Past and future, the past is fixed, and the future is uncertain. You cannot change the past, and many future events are beyond your influence. The Stoic approach. Stoicism encourages you to focus your attention, energy, and emotional investment on what's within your control. By doing so, you cultivate a sense of autonomy, reduce anxiety about uncontrollable events, and make more intentional choices aligned with your values. When faced with situations beyond your control, Stoicism advises adopting an attitude of acceptance, resilience, and rational assessment. Benefits of practicing this differentiation. Inner peace. By accepting what's beyond your control, you free yourself from unnecessary frustration and stress. Empowerment. Recognizing your agency over your thoughts and actions empowers you to shape your responses and decisions. Effective action. Concentrating on what's within your control enables you to focus on actions that lead to meaningful outcomes. Reduced anxiety. Letting go of the need to control everything reduces anxiety about uncertain external events. Freedom from external influences. By not placing your happiness solely in external outcomes, you become less vulnerable to the unpredictable nature of the world. In summary, the differentiation between what's within and beyond your control is a central tenet of Stoicism that guides you toward a more balanced, rational, and fulfilling way of life. It's a practice that enables you to navigate challenges with wisdom, resilience, and inner tranquility. Practice mindful acceptance. Practice mindful acceptance is a Stoic principle that encourages individuals to embrace situations, events, and outcomes with a calm and rational mindset. This practice involves acknowledging the reality of circumstances and events while maintaining an attitude of equanimity and inner peace. Here's how to practice mindful acceptance in alignment with Stoic teachings. Acknowledge reality. Begin by acknowledging the facts of the situation without judgment or emotional bias. Recognize what has occurred or what is currently happening. Suspend judgment. Temporarily set aside your initial emotional reactions and judgments about the situation. Approach it with a neutral perspective, as if you were an impartial observer. Focus on what's up to you. Remind yourself of the Stoic principle that your thoughts, reactions, and choices are within your control. Direct your attention toward considering how you can respond in a way that aligns with your values and virtues. Embrace Amor Fati. Embrace the concept of Amor Fati, which means to love and accept your fate. Cultivate an attitude of embracing whatever comes your way as an opportunity for growth and learning. Practice gratitude. Find aspects of the situation to be grateful for. Even in challenging circumstances, there may be silver linings or lessons to be gained. Release attachment, let go of attachment to specific outcomes or desires. Understand that the nature of external events is beyond your control, and attaching your happiness solely to external outcomes can lead to dissatisfaction. See the bigger picture, consider the situation from a broader perspective. Will it matter in the grand scheme of things? How does it fit into the larger narrative of your life? Focus on virtue, evaluate how you can respond virtuously in the given situation. What virtues, such as courage, patience, or wisdom, can you embody in your response? Choose your response. After reflecting, make a conscious choice about how to respond. This response should be aligned with your principles, virtues, and the things within your control. Cultivate inner peace. By accepting the situation mindfully, you reduce resistance and inner turmoil. Embrace the serenity that comes from aligning your thoughts with the reality of the moment. Benefits of mindful acceptance. Reduce stress. Letting go of resistance and judgment reduces stress associated with fighting against the inevitable. Increased resilience. Mindful acceptance helps you bounce back from setbacks with greater resilience. Emotional regulation. You gain better control over emotional reactions, responding more thoughtfully than impulsively. Enhanced well-being. By practicing acceptance, you experience a sense of calm and contentment regardless of external circumstances. Remember that practicing mindful acceptance is a skill that develops over time through consistent effort. It aligns with Stoic principles of resilience, wisdom, and ethical living, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with a clear and tranquil mind. Pause and reflect before reacting is a valuable practice advocated by Stoicism to promote thoughtful and rational responses in the face of challenging situations. This practice involves intentionally taking a moment to step back, suspend immediate emotional reactions, and engage in rational reflection before deciding how to respond. Here's how to apply this principle in line with Stoic teachings. Recognize the trigger. Become aware of situations or events that trigger strong emotional reactions within you. These triggers might include frustrating circumstances, conflicts, criticism, or unexpected challenges. Pause. When you sense an emotional response arising, take a deliberate pause. Give yourself the time and space to distance yourself from the initial emotional surge. Suspend judgment. During the pause, refrain from making immediate judgments or decisions. Avoid reacting based solely on your initial emotional reaction. Detach from emotions. Mentally step back from your emotions. View them as passing waves that do not define you. This detachment allows you to engage with greater clarity. Practice mindfulness. Use the pause to bring your attention to the present moment. Observe your thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without judgment. Question your reactions. Ask yourself why you're feeling the way you are. Are your emotions justified by the situation? Are there any underlying beliefs or assumptions influencing your reaction? Consider Stoic virtues. Reflect on the virtues of Stoicism, such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. How can you embody these virtues in your response? Foresee consequences. Consider the potential outcomes of different responses. Will your immediate emotional reaction lead to a positive result? What alternative responses might be more beneficial? Choose a virtuous response. Based on your reflection, consciously choose a response that aligns with your values, virtues, and long-term goals. Practice self-regulation. Through regular practice, develop the ability to regulate your emotional responses over time. As you become more adept at pausing and reflecting, your reactions will become more thoughtful and measured. Benefits of pausing and reflecting. Reduced impulsiveness. The practice helps you avoid impulsive reactions driven by fleeting emotions. Enhanced clarity. Pausing allows emotions to subside, giving you a clearer perspective on the situation. Empowerment. You regain control over your responses, making choices that serve your well-being and values. Conflict resolution. Reflecting before reacting can prevent escalating conflicts by facilitating more reasoned communication. Emotional well-being. The practice contributes to emotional balance and stability. By incorporating the practice of pausing and reflecting before reacting, you align your actions with reason, virtuous principles, and ethical living. This practice is instrumental in cultivating a calm, measured, and thoughtful approach to life's challenges in accordance with Stoic ideals. Use rational reflection to reframe emotions. Use rational reflection to reframe emotions is a Stoic practice that involves analyzing and reframing your emotional reactions through rational thinking. By examining the underlying beliefs and judgments that give rise to your emotions, you can transform negative or irrational feelings into more constructive and virtuous responses. Here's how to apply this practice in line with Stoic teachings. Identify the emotion, recognize the specific emotion you're experiencing. It could be anger, fear, sadness, or any other feeling. Pause and distance, take a moment to step back from the emotion. Detach yourself from it and observe it as an impartial observer. Question the beliefs, ask yourself, what thoughts or beliefs are causing this emotion? Are these thoughts rational and accurate, or are they distorted? Examine assumptions, probe deeper into the assumptions and judgments that underlie your emotional response. Are these assumptions based on evidence, or are they influenced by biases or automatic reactions? Challenge irrational beliefs. If you identify irrational or unhelpful beliefs, challenge them. Consider alternative perspectives that are more rational and aligned with reality. Consider different interpretations. Look at the situation from multiple angles. Could there be alternative interpretations that evoke different emotional responses? Reframe emotions virtuously. Once you've examined your beliefs and assumptions, reframe your emotional response. Consider how a Stoic virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, self-discipline, can guide your reaction. Shift your focus, direct your attention toward constructive aspects of the situation. What can you learn? How can you grow from this experience? Choose a rational response. Based on your rational reflection, choose a response that aligns with virtue and reason. This response should contribute positively to your well-being and the situation. Practice regularly, make rational reflection a regular practice. Over time, it becomes easier to identify and reframe emotions, leading to more balanced and virtuous responses. Benefits of using rational reflection to reframe emotions. Emotional mastery. You gain control over your emotional responses by understanding and altering their underlying causes. Reduce negative emotions. By reframing irrational beliefs, you can reduce the intensity of negative emotions. Virtuous living. Reframing emotions helps you align your responses with Stoic virtues, promoting ethical and virtuous behavior. Improved relationships. Rational reflection can lead to more reasoned communication and better conflict resolution. Enhanced well-being. Transforming emotions contributes to emotional balance and overall well-being. By practicing rational reflection to reframe emotions, you cultivate greater self-awareness, emotional regulation, and alignment with Stoic principles. This practice enables you to respond to life's challenges in a more balanced, rational, and virtuous manner. Practice negative visualization is a Stoic exercise that involves deliberately contemplating and visualizing unfavorable scenarios or the loss of cherished things in order to cultivate gratitude, resilience, and a deeper appreciation for life. This practice prepares you mentally for difficulties and fosters a greater sense of contentment. Here's how to practice negative visualization in accordance with Stoic teachings. Select a scenario, choose a situation, possession, or relationship that you value. It could be your health, loved ones, material possessions, or any aspect of your life that you tend to take for granted. Imagine loss. Close your eyes and vividly imagine losing or no longer having the chosen thing or situation. Visualize the details, how you would feel, how life would change, and the impact it would have. Embrace the emotion. Allow yourself to experience the emotions that arise during this visualization. It's okay to feel sadness, discomfort, or unease. These emotions are part of the process. Reflect on impermanence. Contemplate the impermanent nature of life and the reality that everything is subject to change. Reflect on how your attachment to things can lead to suffering. Shift to gratitude. After the visualization, shift your focus to the present moment. Reflect on the fact that you currently possess the things you visualize losing. Cultivate gratitude for these blessings. Appreciate the present. Take a moment to appreciate the aspects of your life that you might have been taking for granted. Recognize the value they bring to your life. Stoic virtues. Reflect on how negative visualization aligns with Stoic virtues. It cultivates wisdom by preparing you for challenges, courage by confronting difficult emotions, and temperance by managing desires. Repeat regularly. Make negative visualization a regular practice. It helps prevent complacency, reinforces gratitude, and enhances your ability to navigate setbacks. Benefits of practicing negative visualization. Gratitude. This practice enhances your appreciation for what you have, leading to greater contentment. Resilience. By mentally preparing for difficulties, you build emotional resilience and adaptability. Reduced attachment. Negative visualization lessens attachment to external outcomes, reducing anxiety about potential losses. Mindful living. You become more mindful of the present moment and the value it holds. Stoic mindset. The practice aligns with Stoic teachings on acceptance, impermanence, and virtue. By integrating negative visualization into your routine, you develop a more balanced perspective on life and foster qualities that align with Stoic philosophy. This practice encourages you to find beauty and gratitude even in the face of challenges, contributing to a more meaningful and fulfilling existence. By applying these Stoic principles, you can develop greater emotional resilience, cultivate inner tranquility, and respond to life's ups and downs with wisdom and equanimity. Remember that mastering emotional control is a journey that requires consistent practice and self-awareness, but it can lead to a happier and more fulfilling life in alignment with Stoic ideals.